Welcome back to Starfield. Mental Fox here. We're standing on the newly remodeled Razor Leaf. This is the door that would go to the landing bay. And this room right here is, I believe, a workshop. The workshop hab. And I put this one on my ship because it comes with a bunch of stations that I want on my ship anyway. We've got a weapon workbench here. Over here, we've got a space suit workbench. Here, we have a research lab. And here, see that Andreja is using the industrial workbench. So there's four benches right here in this room pre-made. I didn't put those benches there. Those came with the workshop hab, I think is what it's called. So that's what's in here, and there's a teeny tiny bit of storage here. This storage box has, well, good grief, it only has enough for 10, for crying out loud. That thing's practically useless. This room here, as you can see, is empty. I don't remember what this one's called. I spent a lot of time changing my ship around, and I don't remember. Unfortunately, I don't remember what everything's called. We could go in and look here in a minute. You can see that leads to the cockpit. I didn't change that. But this place is empty, and I could put whatever I want in here. I think I'm going to put as many storage boxes in here as I can. And then I think I will also put maybe a cooking station in here. Maybe, but maybe not. Because the cooking station is the only station that I don't have on my ship. That would take us back to the den. We go up the ladder here, and we'll see that up here I put an infirmary, because I just thought it kind of made sense, role-playing wise, that you would have an infirmary on your ship. It has another research lab, so this is a duplication. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do about this, but it has a pharmaceutical lab, which isn't downstairs. So downstairs we have an industrial bench, a weapon bench, a spacesuit bench, and a research bench. And up here we have a pharma bench and another research bench. So the only bench that we don't have on this ship is for cooking. And we can put that in here probably. We can actually probably even put it in here. But here, this is, I think this is called an all-in-one berth. And I put this on the ship because it just feels real. We've got a place to cook. We've got a sink here. We've got a little table here. Unfortunately, no storage. We have some beds for our crew, which I like. There's a cooler here, but again, you put 10 stuff in it. That's no good. And then back here in the back, this is where our toilet is. I would have liked to have had another toilet on the ship, but this is just kind of how it worked out. We got another little table back here. So I kind of like this. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I'm kind of digging this. Actually, I'm just noticing something else. That another bench that I don't have. It's like the navigation bench. Inside of the captain's quarters hab, there's a navigation bench, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's any different than the star map. I don't think it's any different. Correct me if I'm wrong. So anyway, those are the changes that I made. And I kind of like it. And I'm thinking that, man, I really don't need a cooking station, but if I were to put one on the ship, it would probably be somewhere around here, even though these boxes are in my way, unfortunately. We could go into here and go into decorate, and you could see that cooking station is one of the things that I can put. It's quite large, actually. I guess I didn't realize it was that large, but we could put it anywhere. In fact, we could put it, maybe here, even though this is technically the infirmary. It kind of would make sense. Unfortunately, there's stuff in my way, and I kind of wanted to see if I could get this to blend in somehow and make it look like it belongs. I don't feel like it belongs back here by the toilet. I mean, we could kind of actually surprisingly tuck it further back than I thought we could. Here I am trying to get the mouse to do exactly what I want it to do, line up perfectly, but you could see It's very, very difficult to get this thing to spin the way you want it to. I really wish there was a different way to spin this thing around other than just clicking and praying, you know? A cooking station, I don't really know if it's all that important. Again, I just kind of want things to seem real, you know? And unfortunately, it's actually kind of starting to look like I don't have a place to put this thing where it would feel real. This is kind of starting to look like the closest place. You know? I could tuck it back in there. I mean, it uses alkanes, iron, and copper. Wouldn't you know it uses copper, the thing that I want to give to Tobias. So, anyway, that's what I did to my ship. I kind of like it. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and fly back to... we're going to fly back to the lodge, and I'm going to see how much copper I have there. I seriously doubt I have 150 copper. If we don't have enough copper, I'm actually not sure what we'll do. Let's go ahead and undock from the den here. We came here in the last episode to sell off some contraband. Can't go flying into settled system space with that.
We're loose.
Okay. So I'm going to, let's see, bring up our star map. Going to back out of here. We're going to go over to, not Sol, but Alpha Centauri. Right? Okay. And then we're going to go to Jemison. And then we're going to go to the lodge. And that is that. We're just going to magically appear. I don't know what that sound effect was. Back at the lodge. Walk over there. See what we have in storage. Now, what I'd like to do...
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
Maybe. You know, one thing I kind of forgot to do was try to build a storage box on my ship. I wonder what has happened while we've been away. Probably nothing. All right, come down here with me, Andreja. I might need you to carry some stuff. So here we have this storage box that is unlimited. We could store an unlimited amount of stuff on this thing. I wish I could put one of these on my ship. As far as copper, we have 27 copper. I'm going to take all the copper. There. And even that amount over encumbers me. That puts me up to... Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Did I just take all the resources? I think I just took all the resources. I thought I was just going to take all the copper. Oh, good lord. I took the entire damn box. Okay, well, I obviously did not mean to do that. Yeah, when I went into resources and did take all, I thought, geez, okay. Yeah. Yeah, where's the undo button? Oh boy. Yeah. You know what? We're going to go back because the game saves when you enter, right? I'm going to go to the save right here and not make that mistake again. I don't want to try to go pick through what I want to keep and what I want to put in the box. So it's good that it saves right when we walk in. But anyway, we do not have nearly enough copper to give to Tobias. But we're going to go ahead and pick up what we've got down here anyway. So down here we've got weapon workbench, which we now have on our ship. We have a spacesuit workbench, which we now have on our ship. We have an industrial workbench, which I think we have on our ship. We have a pharmaceutical lab on our ship. We do not have a cooking station. We don't have a Constellation mission board. And we have a research lab on our ship. I think there's an industrial workbench, right? I think so. Okay, we'll try this again. We'll go in here. Storage box, resources. Copper. Take all right here. Shouldn't this be take all copper? I'm just going to hit confirm. Okay, that just took the copper. Okay. So, now that I've done that, I really want to take more than that, don't I? Because I want to start building things on my ship. And if I'm going to build things on my ship, I'm going to need resources. So I'm going to need these resources. Right? I mean, I don't know what aluminum, I know we're going to need quite a bit of that. That puts my mass to 158. So now I'm already over encumbered. But we could give some of this stuff to Andreja. So this is going to be a little tedious here, I think. Trying to figure out what we need. Because I really... I don't want to play the game where we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I think that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. Andreja, I need you to carry it something.
Did you need me?
Yeah, I need you to carry some stuff. So I go to myself, I go to resources, and I have quite a bit of stuff here I didn't realize I had. I'm going to have her carry the copper. That still leaves me one over encumbered by one. So we'll just have her carry some of these too. There we go. And hopefully she's fine. Oh gosh, yeah, she's fine.
Very good.
So we're going to play this little game here while we walk into the lodge. We walk out of the lodge. We fast travel over to the Razor Leaf. Right, because...
If you are free soon,
Oh,
could we talk?
she wants to talk. She wants to have a little chat. Well, come on over here, Andreja. Come on out in the sunlight so we can see each other. Actually, get on this side of me. Trying to get her good side. Come on, look at me. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Oh. Nope, don't get behind me. There we go. Let's have a little talk, Andreja.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Let's see here. It's certainly not like anything I've done before. I'm starting to think I should have kept my day job. Or the pay isn't great, but the people are all right. Well, I mean, it is true. It's certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Okay. Let's talk about this some other time. You're certainly very unique. Fitting in is overrated, or if you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't. I mean, that was my first thought. I mean, do you not think you fit in?
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Sounds like fun. I'm sure you did what you had to do. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people, or you don't seem to be bothered by your past. Oh boy. Well, so you know that my character, he hates pirates. He hates raider scum. What does he think about smugglers? You know, I guess maybe it depends on the circumstances. I don't know. I wouldn't say that she doesn't seem bothered by her past. She's obviously bothered by it and the fact that she worries what other people think. I don't know if our character is wise enough to say something like this. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people. I don't think he'd say sounds like fun, so I guess what that leaves us...
I'm quiet.
I'm thinking. I guess that leaves, I'm sure you did what you had to do. Yeah, I mean, you know, our character has done what he's had to do his whole life. Yeah, I'm sure you did what you had to do.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Wow. Huh. That kind of reminded me of something that my brother said to me a long time ago. We were at a family reunion, and neither my brother or myself really like social gatherings. We're just kind of like hermits. But anyway, we'd gone to the family reunion, and I mean, I thought things went well. But he made a comment to me that I haven't ever forgotten, and it bothered me then and surprised me. But he said that he felt like people would have had a better time if he wasn't there.
Your interest?
Yeah, he said that he felt like people would have had a better time if he wasn't there. Like, he was like, his presence was bringing everyone down. It's like, holy crap, man. You know, I mean, what a thing to think. Anyway, when she just said that, she said something similar. She's like, you know, Vladimir makes people feel at ease. I feel like I do the opposite. But I don't know. I don't experience her that way. This in here, I don't know. We could say, have you tried telling more jokes? We could flirt with her and say, trust me, you have a lot going for you. We could say, don't worry so much about what others think of you. We could say, you've had my back and that's all that matters. Or we could say charm is and everything. I feel like it's too early to be flirting. I'm not saying that.
Conversing, or are we done?
Not that my character isn't interested in her. I just feel like it's too soon, especially, and especially considering that she seems to be vulnerable right now. It just doesn't seem like a good thing to do. So yeah, I kind of want to say, don't worry so much about what others think of you.
It is strange. I admit it has never been an issue before now. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Well, you should really stop worrying about this, or people love me, so being included has never really been a problem. You could say, I don't think that what you're saying is childish, or I've always been a loner myself. I mean, yeah, my character, he's always been a loner.
And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Yeah, so, I mean, she has growing to do as well. It wasn't a big deal, and now you owe me one. Owe me one. It was clearly important to you that I not say anything. Yeah, it was clearly important.
Indeed it was.
She liked that.
And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Okay, well, good. It's good to get to know you a little bit more, Andreja. And you actually, unlike other characters, picked a good time to talk. We're not when we're in the middle of battle. Okay, let's see here. The razor leaf is where? Cool, look how this patch has put all these different places on the map that we could fast travel to. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, we could fast travel to the well I saw on here just a second ago somewhere. There's New Atlantis. There's the razor leaf right there. We're going to fast travel back to the razor leaf. So we're probably going to do this quite a few times in this episode while I try to get my ship ready for what I want it to be.
Systems are nominal. We are ready to depart.
My goal here is to build a couple of storage boxes. so that we could store things here. Yeah, I've got this big massive room here that maybe this is the room where... I was going to say maybe this is where I put all the storage boxes, but that kind of doesn't make sense. I don't... Well, I guess maybe it does make sense. Storage boxes here because the majority of the benches that we're going to be using are right here, right? So, storage box. Let's see if I can make a storage box. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to decorate. I'm going to go to furniture. Nope. Is it decoration storage? Oh, no. Storage crate. That's what I want to do. I want to put storage crates in here, and I want to put a lot of them. We have a lot of aluminum, so that's good. Now, as far as something called structural, what is structural? What is that? Is that something we make at the industrial workbench? Let's see. I want to make something called... Well, no. There's nothing called structural here. So, what in the world is structural? Is it resource? No, I don't see anything called structural here. What is structural? Does that mean... Well... Kind of hoping that there'd be something in here that said this is a structural item. I don't see anything. The heck? Go here. Decorate. Build mode. Storage crate. Structural. Apparently I'm tracking structural. Oh, there's different variants of this too. It's kind of cool. But they all require the same amount of structural. What is structural? It has like that cube shape next to it. What do I only have 2 of in my inventory? Tungsten? Is tungsten structural? Resources. Oh, resources. Yeah, that's where I am. It's not office keys, that's for sure. Keys. I'm going to do an experiment here, and I'm going to give her my tungsten.
You have my attention. I keep.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go into resources. Give her this. Okay.
All right, then.
And then I'm going to go back here, decorate. No, it still says 2 of 4. Huh. I mean, that would mean that I have 2 of something in my inventory, right? But what is it? Oh, maybe... I'm trying to think of what would be considered structural. I'm looking over here to see if any of those things say structural, but I don't really see anything that I think would be structural. Right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Certainly not going to be any kind of ammo or anything. I've got 2 anchored this is aid. This is definitely not something structural. Yeah, I'm just looking for things that I have 2 of. But I guess it's possible that I could have 1 of one thing and 1 of another. Is it using my ship's inventory? That would be cool if it was doing that. I would like that. Let's see here. Let's look at my inventory. Go into resources. What do I have 2 of? Oh, maybe I do have something called structural. Structural. There it is. Roots. Oh, crap, man. How the heck am I supposed to get more structural? I was hoping that it was something that I could craft here at the industrial workbench. Doesn't it seem like that would be something you would craft? But no, I don't see it anywhere on here. Is it something I need to research to be able to make? I love having all these things right here next to us, though. That's cool. Would it be for equipment? No, helmet, spacesuit. No. Outpost development, maybe. So, don't know what these things would give me. I don't think it's any of this stuff. Huh. Wow. How do I make structural? It's certainly not going to be a weapons thing. Huh. Well, we're not off to a very good start here. Andreja.
Is something amiss? If I can take a few things, I will.
Actually, I'm going to take stuff back from you. I'm going to take all the copper, magnets, and the tungsten. I'm going to store it here on the ship.
Right.
And then we're going to go back to the lodge and see if I have any structural there. So I'm going to go here into resources, store all resources. Okay. Razor leaf. We got a lot of space on the razor leaf, but you know it goes fast. Okay, so now I'm going to go back outside. We'll go back over to the lodge, and we'll see if I have any structural.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
I hear you. Let's see here. Move away. The lodge. It's right here. Okay, back to the lodge. So I'm super disappointed that I can't craft structural, because for a moment there, when I thought that I was going to have to craft it at an industrial workbench, I got a little excited. I was like, okay, this would be cool.
Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Yeah, we are. We are fortunate. Let me just see. Weapon, spacesuit, industrial. Yeah, same stuff. Nothing called structural. Okay, let's look in our box here. Resources. Do we have anything called structural? Wish I could grab that and drag it down. There we go. It's got to be exactly right. Let's see. Structural. Okay. I've got structural bone, carapace, stalk, and then just simply structural material. I'm going to kind of want to take all of it because I don't know how many of these storage crates I'm going to want to make. Right? So, let's see here. Well, surprisingly, it didn't put me over encumbered. I feel like I ultimately want all of my resources to be on the ship because that's where I'm going to start doing my work, right? But I don't know what else I need right now. I mean, will I need cobalt for anything? I don't know. But I want it over there eventually, so let's go ahead and take the cobalt. That doesn't over encumber me. Take fiber, I think we want for some things. Still not over encumbered. And we want gold. Yeah, so this is going to be tedious. And maybe we need some iron for something. How much? Let's see. About 24 left, right? So if iron is 0.6, this would be 6, 12. So we should be able to get about 40 iron. Right? Nailed it. Okay. I mean, I could give some to Andreja, but this is going to be... So a lot of it I'll do off camera maybe, but I just want to see if what I'm even proposing is plausible. I wish it wouldn't fast travel me back to the seat, the pilot seat. I mean, I understand why it does, but I wish it didn't. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, and we're going to try to do this. Decorate. Industrial crate. We got industrial crate. We've got military crate, science crate, contraband crate, storage crate. Two different types of storage crates. This one looks pretty big. I think that means that it holds more stuff. It's too bad that that ladder's there. But we're going to go ahead and just plop this on the ground right here. Again, I just hate how they've decided to rotate these. I hate it. I want to line it up. I want more fine tuning with my spinning, you know? But no. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really frustrating, and it's going to drive me crazy that this thing is off center. Okay, so storage crate can hold 150. That's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. That's not bad. So I'm going to transfer. This is the thing I don't know about. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to put my resources in the storage crate. Now I'm going to guess that I can't get to those. This is what I'm concerned about. I'm going to go here. Oops, wrong button. We're going to go here. Decorate. Yep, see? 0 structural. Because the structural is not on my person, and it's not in the ship's storage. So I guess what I could do is I could just store my resources in ship storage and then use my storage crates back here for other stuff. The problem with that is that when I land on a planet and I want to sell stuff from the Razorback, I won't be able to because it'll be in these boxes. Yeah. That's kind of frustrating. But I could easily pick up the structural stuff. And, you know, as I need stuff, I can just pick it up and carry it into that other room. So, so you guys tell me, when you go to build something, how do you spin it so that it lines up? Huh? What's your secret? There's got to be a secret to it, right? What's your secret to lining stuff up? It's not all crooked. See? And then I do that. I click the mouse button because I think, you know, oh yeah, click the mouse button, that'll place it. No, not the mouse button, the build button. And so now I gotta spin it again. Oh. Yeah, I don't like it, man. It's gonna be crooked. I hate it. So I look to you. Wait a minute. Did that just work? Or is this just a coincidence? What I'm talking about is that lined up? Not exactly. Oh, crap. Am I stuck here? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Shut the door. Here we go. Wow, look how bad this one is. So I'm going to go here, decorate, modify, move, and then I'm going to click both mouse buttons together. Nope, that was just a coincidence. I thought clicking both mouse buttons together lined it up with the wall, but that is not the case. Yeah, so if there is a secret to this, I would love to know it. Well, I mean, I will say though, you know, kind of mission accomplished in a way, because I did want to build some storage crates in here, and I've been able to do that. I didn't think I was going to have enough resources to do this, but I do. I mean, we've got, you know, 600 storage right here in this room. And I mean, 600 is a fair amount of storage. Pretty good, really. Oh gosh, I hate that these things aren't lined up though. Well, I'll either go online and look, or maybe you guys can tell me if you know of anything that would work. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to use these storage crates for resources? I think it makes more sense to use them for resources and then leave my ship's storage for like weapons and armor and stuff like that I want to sell, so that, you know, when I'm in a city, I can sell stuff directly from the Razorback. I think that makes more sense. So what I'll do, transfer. It's a lot of resources. Take all resources. No, it's not more than 600 resources.
The galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
So what I could do is I could transfer. I could do store all resources, and it'll put as much in there as can fit, right? Now it's at max capacity. Now I go to this one, transfer, resources, store all resources, puts as much in there as can fit. Go to this one, transfer, resources, store all resources, and once again, transfer, resources, store all resources. Oh. Huh, I thought that I had enough space. Holy cow, I don't have nearly enough space. I still have a lot. I need to build another storage crate. So this is when things might get a little messy. I need to know where my structural is. Here, I'll pick this stuff up. That'll be enough, whoops, for me to build one more storage crate, which I'll put over there. I love that I could hear the ships taking off from inside of my ship. Storage crates. Oh. Oh. I need to find where my aluminum is. I love how these are in no order at all. But I will say that it's not too bad scrolling through here to see what I want. So long as I don't miss it. There's some aluminum there. I'm going to take the aluminum. Now I'm going to go here, here. Plop this down right here. Walk over to it, transfer resources, store all resources. Here we go. What do you guys think about that? Putting all my resources in these crates. Saving my ship for weapons, spacesuits, packs, helmets, apparel, stuff that I want to sell. I think that'll work. Oh, hi. How you doing? I think that'll work.
What did you need?
Can't remember whether I cleared her out or not.
For me.
Okay, good. She's cleared out. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this. Definitely would like to hear what you guys have done with your ships. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you've done. I think it was like a captain's locker on here somewhere too, but that's not important. Yeah, I mean, this isn't pretty, but I think this will work. So like if I wanted to craft something, like if I came here and I wanted to make an adaptive frame, I know I need 1 iron and 1 aluminum, so I could just go grab it out of those boxes. Same thing for this. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like it. However, we have a problem. We need 150 copper, and we've only got... This is not ideal, obviously, but this is... We only have 38 copper. So we need more copper. So does that mean we go back out into space? We randomly pick planets, look for planets with copper on them. There might even be copper right here on this planet. I don't even need to take off for this, but let's take off and make it a little bit more realistic.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
So now I'm going to bring up the planet map. This planet does not have copper on it. So, this planet does not have copper on it. It has helium and aluminum. This planet, no copper. Well, that's a gas planet. Okay, for whatever reason, I thought finding copper was going to be easy. Let's check out Sol. Hopefully I've scanned all these planets. We've got Earth. Doesn't have copper. Venus, no copper. Mercury, no copper. Mars, no copper. And then the rest of the planets are all gas planets. Except for Pluto, which either I haven't scanned it. Yeah, resources unknown. Let's go here. Let's just go to Pluto and scan it, just so that I've scanned all the planets in the solar system. So yeah, I mean, as far as I know, this is the game we have to play now. If I want copper, I just need to randomly fly around to planets. Wouldn't it be great if I had a computer that listed every planet I've been to and what resources are on it? If only we had that technology. It's a shame. Let's do... Oh. I have scanned it before. Why didn't it show up? I don't know. Anyway, no copper. So now we could try, I don't know, Procyon? but I haven't been to Procyon. So the problem with choosing Procyon is that, you know, I haven't scanned these planets yet. So I'm going to have to fly there and scan them. We've been here. This one has copper on it. Let's go to Procyon 3. Yeah, let's do that. Copper is green. There's a lot of copper down here. Well, this is where Temple Ada was. So let's just land right here. Why not? Land. So, the good thing about having all my resources on my ship is that when I land here and I decide to put down an outpost and I find that I need resources, I could just walk to my ship and get them. A lot better than going back to the lodge. Okay, let's see, what's it like out here?
Carbons in abundance.
Whoa. Open the hand scanner and look for distortions in your field of view. Oh, okay, so this is...
Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Captain Fox,
Oh, look at that guy.
require my assistance?
So I guess we haven't been to this planet yet. I saw Temple Ada down here. No, it says explored, so I don't know why it's talking more about scanner anomalies. I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so these guys are scary looking over there. Okay, so I bring up outpost. And let's see here. Available resources. Why? Scan. Shouldn't I see copper around here somewhere? What's this on the ground here? Tetrafluorides. Tetrafluorides. Why am I not seeing copper? Thought I landed where there's copper. I remember having this problem before. I don't think the new maps are going to help me at all. Right? Boy, it'd be really cool if I could, like... If I could, you know, look at resources. Kind of like, you know, on, this map, you could show resources. Right? Doesn't it look like there should be resources all over the freaking place? Not tetrafluorides. Tetrafluorides are a different color. Should be copper all over the place. But anyway, I wish that I could do show resources on the surface map. Wish I could do that. But, it does not appear as though I can. So yeah, where's my copper at? Where are you, copper? Just tetrafluorides every direction you look. What's over here? Water. So... I don't know, man. Huh. Is it really just a crapshoot? You just go back up into space and land again and hope you're at carbon? Did I say carbon? Copper, whatever.
Apogee kick complete.
Oh, goody. Let's see here. Can I... Oh, they're gonna go away.
It's the Mantis! Mantis!
They think we're the Mantis.
Right. Scanning. Damn it! Spin up the drives! We're leaving.
So resources again. And if I'm looking at the colors right, this should be copper. It says it looks like it and everything. Wetlands. Wetlands. Is this all wetlands? Ocean. I guess you find copper in wetlands. All right.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Exit the ship.
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
Ionic liquids. Fluorine. Basically everything except what I want. Fluorine. Okay, well, yeah, man. Fluorine. Listen to that. Flocking octomaggot grazer. Actually, now that I think about it, is copper something that's going to be underground that I can mine, or is it going to be something that I'm supposed to shoot at with my cutter? Because I was thinking of building, you know, outpost, but maybe that's not how I do this. I don't know, man. I'm gonna get out of my way, woman. Okay, well, so much for this idea. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I'm gonna look online to see how I'm supposed to do this because I don't remember. Because I would like to, you know, like I said before, get enough copper that we could go ahead and complete this this little activity. Let me know what you guys think about my ship. Let me know how you plant your items on in your outposts and your ships. How do you line them up? Is there a way to line them up? Let me know how you're doing it. I'd like to hear it. Thanks for watching. Hope you join me again in the next episode.